Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. And good evening, especially to our lecturer, Sir Ahmad Shahid bin Abdul Aziz, and to all my friends. My name is Muhammad Zairi Yusuf. I'm from class 80-220, UITM Jingke Pahang. My subject is AGR553, Economic of Agricultural Production. Today I would like to share about the topic case study Malaysia 100 years of resilient palm oil economic performance. Going to the introduction, the oil palm industry in Malaysia was first introduced commercially in 1917 at the Tanah Merah Estate in Selangor. Today, the oil palm industry has become one of the major key contributors to the Malaysian economy. The industry has passed for 2 centuries in Malaysia. Many things relate to the development palm oil industry such as crop area, production, export, price and issue and the challenges that government and industry players need to adapt to meet the global challenge. After independence in 1957, the Malaysian government faced a huge challenge in redistributing economy wealth among the people, while those in urban areas enjoy a good quality of life. There was rampant poverty in rural areas. Expansion of agriculture was considered a major priority to bridge the gap and improve the livelihood of the rural poor. The government established the Federal Land Development Authority (FELDA) to take on that formidable challenge through a policy of providing land for the landless, job for the jobless near September 2017. For a mere 50,000 hectares in 1960, the oil palm planted area expanded remarkably to 5.87 million hectares in 2022. In tandem with the area expansion, production of palm oil grew significantly from less than 100 tons in 1990 to about 17.32 million tons in 2016. About the oil palm in Malaysia. 1870s, the oil palm was introduced to Peninsular Malaysia, then Malaya, as an ornamental plant by British. 1917, the first commercial planting of the oil palm took place when Henry Faulkner planted this crop at this Tanah Merah estate in Batang Bujuntai, Selangor. 1960s, the cultivation of the oil palm Malaysia accelerated with the implementation of the government agriculture diversification program to ease dependence of rubber and tin. 1989, the oil palm overtook rubber in Malaysia main commodity crop. This is oil palm in Malaysia. The oil palm plantation in Malaysia is 5.87 hectares. Sarawak has the largest oil palm plantation of 1.58 hectares, followed by Sabah with 1.54 hectares. Malaysia has set the maximum area of palm oil to 6.5 million hectares by 2023. Over the past few years, the exploration of land to open new fields has no longer been a priority. Instead, the Malaysian government promotes planting activities and effort to improve the yield and quality of palm oil through research of the production of breed, fertilizers, and the use of modern machinery equipment. Okay, world export ranking. Malaysia is the second largest producer and exporter of palm oil in the world, accounting for 25.8% and 34.3% of the world production and export respectively. With nearly 5.9 million hectares, Malaysia the world's second largest exporter of palm oil after Indonesia. Indonesia supplies 60% of the world palm oil. Malaysia supplies 30%, and another country 10% come from countries such as Thailand, Cambodia, and Nigeria. This is a monthly palm oil trade statistic from January to December 2022. During January 2000 to November 2022 period, total Malaysian palm oil export record a total of Malaysian ringgit million 129 million 256 against Malaysian ringgit million 102,427.45, which was registered during the same period of 2021. This represents an increase of Malaysian ringgit million 27,328 or by 26.68% increase. Okay, this is a breakdown of Malaysian palm oil export million ton to the Asia Pacific region January to November 2022. From January 2000 to November 2022, Malaysian palm oil export to Asia Pacific region increased by 220,688 million ton or by 5.74% to 4077 million ton compared to the same period in 2021. Okay, this is a breakdown of total MPO export to the Americas region January to November 2022. During January-November 2022 period, total Malaysia palm oil export to Americas region record a total volume of 224,067 million ton against 207 million ton, which was registered during the same period of 2021. This represents a decline of 86,140 million ton or by 27.8%. Okay, the conclusion, the Malaysia oil palm plantation sector has grown rapidly since it began to be commercially grown in 1917. The success of the plantation sector, which is the backbone for the upstream sector, has opened up opportunities for the downstream sector to grow rapidly. Over 10 years, various issues and challenges have hit the country's palm oil industry. However, all these issues and challenges have been successfully overcome wisely. Issues such as productivity, labor shortage, technology adoption, and sustainability needs to be addressed fully and in an effective manner in order to ensure that the industry will remain resilient in the future. That's all for me. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh.